Guys, this is Jamaica's son Jamrock, and I want to take this opportunity to say a big happy new year to each and every one of you that subscribe, that like my videos, that share my videos, that spend the time to watch them. You know, the last couple of days in 2021 was a little bit, it was very eventful for me. I took the plunge, I bite the bullet, I booked a flight, and I went to Jamaica. The thing is this, a lot of people, like I, at one point, is a bit apprehensive, a bit anxious, wondering if it's the right thing to do. But I can assure you, I will talk you through the process of how to book travel authorization. This is one of 3 steps of going to Jamaica. I will be showing you videos on the COVID test, the COVID situation, depends on your vaccine status and your freedom or the quarantine that you will have to do. But for this one, this will show you step-by-step process of how to apply for a travel authorization. And as you can see in the video coming up, what it is and what the processes are. Yes, guys, so as you can see on screen is the front page for the authorization page, or the Jamaica authorization page. But you doesn't start there. You start by going into your search engine, whatever popular search engine you like using. Google is the main one a lot of people use. You type in travel authorization visit Jamaica. Then you will see the screen populated with different links. I click on the first one, and this is what you will get, like the first page that you saw earlier. And on this page, you will realize that, you have 2 buttons in yellow, and the text above the note says, do you live in Jamaica? Yes or no. You don't live there, so if you don't, you click what's appropriate for you. So I click no. Then it will bring you to this page. Welcome to non-resident online application. And this is where you're going to start having some other important information for you to read through. And, just get the information that you need. Don't let everybody tell you anything. And so get the information, because you might be traveling with children and you don't know what to do. So the top line stated, all travelers who are 12 years of age or over will be required to present the COVID-19 PCR or antigen test that has been authorized by the U.S. Food and Drug Department, okay, or U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, under the emergency use authorization. So with that said, it carries on to say, what else they need to meet the standard of the World Health Organization and all of these things. So wherever you take your test, if you're taking children over 12, it should be approved. It says a negative test result must be presented in order to complete check-in in the airport. And that is important. Now, this is one of the things that I want you to understand in this video before I go on. This authorization need to be done after you book your ticket. So this is the second part of you flying out. The first part is you booking your ticket. The passport you use to book your ticket, use the same passport to apply for authorization. Because if you don't, the numbers won't add up and you might not get to go. Again, what I want to stress on before I carry on, and you will see what I mean in the video, when I said it might look a bit backward to many people, thinking, why should I book a ticket when I don't know if I'm getting authorization? It is almost instantaneously, okay, approved. So it's no fear. You cannot complete the application for authorization before you book. So here I am. I'm going to populate the field in the link, in the box, in the drop-down box. But before I do that, I'm just going to let you read some of the policies that is there. So you can read your policies. You won't be able to read it on my screen. But what I'm trying to show you that you have all of that, and then you come out. So in there, you see me put my YouTube name, but that won't get me the next bit of the form that I need to show you. So for you to get the correct form popped up in your email, you have to put your personal YouTube channel, your personal email in there, which is what I'm about to do now. Okay. When I finish doing this, I will check the boxes. I've read the policies. Then I click send a one-time password. That green block that just popped up to the right hand side of screen is telling me that the email has been sent to my inbox. You see the seconds are counting down. The verify button will come in and in a minute. So I go back to my email inbox and I'll scroll up to the top where my message had come in. And from then, you click on that, you'll see what it says, and it says Minister of Health and Wellness. There's the number. You can copy the number or you write it down. Then you see where it says Dear User instead of my name because I have not yet registered. You write that number down. Okay, if you know how to copy, you can copy it and paste it in the verification number section on the form. So you're going to come out of your email, go back to the search engine where it says enter a one-time password. You enter that password that you got, right? And you click verify. Okay, so it's reading it. What you're looking at this present time is because I've already done this form for when I was leaving a couple weeks ago. So for me to show you, I have to click add new. When I click on the add new, this is exactly what you will see on your form. This is exactly what you will see on your screen. And these are 4 bits of digital paper that you need to fill in. Okay, 4 bits of paper. So this is 2 of 4 on this front page here. And in this, it's going to ask you for pretty much everything about you that is relevant. Okay, what I was saying, so your passport number will be needed. Where you're coming from. Have you visited any country in the last 6 weeks? All of these things. It's like a pre-immigration form also, because normally you put that in your immigration form. So you're pretty much auto-populating your immigration card for when you land. The next thing what you need to do, what I want to show you and why I said you cannot get authorization before you book your flight. When you click mode of travel by here, it asks for a flight number. See what I'm saying? Now, without a flight number, this form you won't be able to go any further on this form. So that's why there's method to the madness when I said it's a bit backward. How can you ask for approval how can you book a ticket if you're not even sure you're getting approval? But almost instantaneously, you will get it. Okay, you will get it. Unless you deem to be traveling to some high-risk country in the last 6 weeks, you might not get it. But if you know you have nothing to worry about. There you go. So country of residence, state providence, city, town, name, occupation. They want to know everything about you. Now, if you were doing this form by yourself, I guarantee you would have finished it already. But what I want to show you, and because I'm talking through it step by step, it's taking more time. And why I said you would have finished already is to, not put people off. Because a lot of people think, well, oh, it's too much. It's just too much. I don't want to go anywhere in this time. The pandemic is not going anywhere for any time soon. So if you can fly, go and enjoy yourself, okay? Go and enjoy yourself. And I'm doing this video because I've gone through it. I was one of you. I was one of those person who couldn't be asked, who was saying, why should I go anywhere now? It's too much hassle, all the protocol. I'm not free. How am I going to have good time? How am I going to enjoy myself? But these are just political language and legal language, and it puts people off. And it's not that hard. It's not that hard. Okay, so after your form has been populated fully and you submitted it, you will even have to sign a digital, what you call it, signature. But like I said, you're pre-populating your immigration form before. So they want to know where you're going to even stay in the country, whether it's a house, family, hotel, villa, whatever, you know, guest house, private home. And it depends on your vaccine status, because whatever you put in there, because you have to do a test before you go, that's where they will want you to quarantine and expect you to be if they turn up looking for you. Okay, or if they call you, that's where you're expected to be. Again, it's nothing to make you feel afraid or being afraid of, because there's so much to do in Jamaica. So this is just one bit of paper that's blocking you from going out and having fun. Just one bit, okay? This is the second of the two. Then you come out, say you finish your form, complete it properly, submitted it, you'll get this in your email. Before you had seen dear user, now it's saying dear Mr. John Doe, that's my name. Okay, dear Jamaica Son Jamrock. And then that bit will tell you that your planned travel to Jamaica has been approved. Okay, and it says click. See where you says click there? Okay, it says click. And when you click on that, what you will get from that is this. Okay, I've got a pre-form here. You'll get this comes up, and I don't know if you can see it, so I'm going to zoom in. And it will says your application has been approved. You are hereby authorized to travel to Jamaica. Okay, again, you can see all the details on that because you've just put in all of those details. Passport number, like I said, if you dual national, whatever passport you're using to go, use the same passport to do your application. Okay, from then you will see what you call a few medical or a few notes regarding health and what it is to travel cost and all of these things. Then the next bit of paper that follows, and all these comes as an attachment in your email, is this one. And again, I'm going to zoom in and it will tell you where you should be quarantining. Again, it depends on your vaccine status. It depends on where you're staying. Maybe you got a house out there. Maybe you got family. Maybe you got a villa. Maybe you are going to a hotel. And all of the, what you're saying now, situation is different when it comes to a vaccinated and a non-vaccinated person. Okay, so there you see they give you the local medical number. The rest that's blacked out is my details, and this is where I said you sign your digital signature at the bottom where you see RC. Okay, from that I will tell you to print these off, or you can save them to your screen if you do it on your phone. Download them, keep them safe, because you're going to need them. Okay, when you turn up to the airport, make sure you have these with your passport detail, with your passport, and also with your negative COVID test result. All these can be printed off, and I will go into more details regarding your COVID test and your COVID test result. I will be putting a video out regarding that, about your COVID test and what they're expected. Okay, so until I see you again, guys, stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Ask any question that you need to ask if you think I didn't cover everything.